It's Tater's Outdoor Adventures, Tater's Outdoor Adventures. Packing, kayaking too. And he can do it, so can you. It's Tater's Outdoor Adventures.
Hey folks, welcome back. In this episode, I have two adventures. One's an outdoor adventure, one's an indoor adventure. You're going to see how I make my beef jerky. That's right, Tater's homemade beef jerky. So stay tuned. We're going to head to the kitchen in a little while and show you how it's done. All right, folks, like I told you last time, I'm going to take a couple calls here in a minute, and I'm going to read some emails to you, and we're going to get on with the show. And it's a little more informal today. So anyhow, we got a call. We got a call from a dude. Caller number one. You're up, caller number one.
Hey Tater, am I live?
You're live on the air.
Okay, man, thank you.
Well, go ahead.
I got a request.
I'm here listening. Go ahead, man.
Tater, I'd like to see your big butt up on a bridge jumping off on one of those bungee cords. Now that would be an adventure.
That's not going to happen.
I'm out of here.
Okay. I don't know about that one. That's a little far-fetched. Okay, how about caller number two? Let's go ahead. You're on the air, caller number two.
Hello, is this Tater?
This is Tater, yes ma'am.
Tater, this is Linda from Baltimore, and I just think you are adorable.
Well, thank
I'd
you.
like to see you in that yellow life preserver. You look like a big old tasty banana.
Well, that's all the time we got right now for viewer calls. Let's read an email real quick here. This email comes from Sunnyside, Georgia. The guy's name is T-Bag, and it says, Tater, I sure would like to run my, T-Bag, this is a family show, and that stuff that you're talking about right there, that's just plain gross, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal in Kentucky. So anyhow, let's move along. All right, folks, so in this episode right here, we're going to change things up just a little bit. I'm going to take you kayaking with me, and I'm practicing kayaking. I'm on the Ohio River, and I'm practicing. I'm trying to get used to the river. It's got a current. There's boats, there's barges, there's trees, there's, all kinds of elements. So I'm out there practicing. That's what I'm doing. Also, like I told you, I'm going to take you to the kitchen and teach you how I make my beef jerky. And there's not a big secret to it, but I'll show you how I do it. I like it, and it's fun, and it's tasty too. So, so sit back and enjoy this episode. It's informative, and it's entertaining. Hey, welcome to my kitchen. Hey, one of the first steps you need to do before you work with meat is to wash your hands. Scrub them good. I have all the ingredients ready to go. All right, it is homemade jerky because it's made in my home, but I use this seasoning kit. It's High Mountain, and it's been around for a long time. I used it maybe 15 years ago. And it comes with directions, if you care to read directions. I don't really. 3 pounds of ground beef. I've got the 20/80 ground beef. For jerky, it's better to use really lean, but I like to go really cheap. You add a 1/4 cup of water for every pound of meat. I have 3 pounds, so this is going to be 3/4, I think. You mix all your ingredients together, and here comes the fun part. I'm going to leave a little out. Now you start mushing it, working it. Kind of squishy, but it's dirty work, but it has to be done. Okay, now is the part where you bag it up. I'm going to let it sit in the refrigerator overnight, and that way sometime tomorrow morning when I get up, we'll proceed to make jerky. All right, we're back, and it's time to start making the jerky. I like to spray a little olive oil on the dehydrator racks so the jerky doesn't stick. Just fill the tube up with the ground beef. Just start squeezing it out. I use a butter knife just to cut it off so the strips aren't too long. Okay, as you can see, I've got 3 racks filled up. And I try not to overdo it because the air circulation is the key. Okay, we got it all filled up. We got 3 racks full. I got the top on. I've got the heat set. Now we wait 5 to 6 hours. And then we're going to eat some jerky. Hey, the moment of truth has arrived. I like to set my freshly made jerky out on a paper towel because it does have some grease on it, and the paper towel will soak up the grease. I think Sasquatch would like these. Once I get them in the paper towels, I like to roll them up, let them set for a little while, soak up some of the fat. Delicious. All right, folks, I'm going to clean up the mess here, and I may make another batch, but in the meantime, I'm going to take a little trip down the Ohio River, and you're coming with me. See you next time in the kitchen. below, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. Very entertaining and informative. Now you can make your own beef jerky too. You just got to get the dehydrator, and the jerky gun helps out a whole lot. But I hope you enjoyed my trip on the Ohio. I'm getting better, and I still want to get me a new kayak. But until next time, see you on the trail.
It's Tater's Outdoor Adventures, Tater's Outdoor Adventures.